Viktor Shata Mikhail and his family are Copts, a Christian minority in Egypt. He says radical Islamists in his country burned down his house and threatened to kill his family. So Viktor decided to leave Egypt.
I had no idea that I would arrive in Russia. A friend of mine helped me to escape. We just gave him our passports and money, and when he brought the documents back, there were Russian visas in them.
There are no confirmed figures on forced migration of Copts, though human rights groups in Egypt have estimated that several thousand may have left the country since the revolution. Most of them apply for asylum in the USA and Scandinavian countries. But those who can't afford to travel such distances think of other destinations. One of them is Russia, a country with relatively cheap consulate fees for touristic visas. But cheap visas come at a price. These asylum seekers had to ask for medical help shortly after their arrival in Moscow. They didn't have suitable clothes for the harsh Russian winter. Viktor had to spend his first night in Moscow in the underground crosswalk to escape the frozen temperatures on the street. Now he lives in an NGO office.
Our organisation is a partner of the United Nations Committee on Refugees, so asylum seekers come to us. The migration service does not help them much. We don't have money to feed refugees, but we let them stay at our office. We understand that otherwise they could freeze to death.
Most people who come to Russia seeking asylum arrive in Moscow, but the only refugee center to have vacancies is situated in the Ural Mountains, some 1,300 kilometers from the capital. It's also only available to those whose documents were accepted by the migration service. Viktor's application for asylum has not even been accepted yet, as certified translation of all his documents are required by the migration service. But he remains hopeful. According to NGO, nearly 80 Copts arrived in Moscow and St. Petersburg last year, and after several months of uncertainty, most of them got refugee status. Olga Ivshina, BBC News, Moscow.